All right, welcome back. Bear down. This will be a shorter video, but man, I want to hit these things head on. Right now, there's so many narratives out there. There's so many crazy things because Caleb Williams didn't throw more than 100 yards in his first game. And you know what? He didn't play well. He did not play well. There's no way to slice it. He didn't turn the ball over, so he didn't play poorly. I'm gonna hit it both ways, and I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be straight up on this. He looked frazzled. I wish he wouldn't have said on Hard Knocks, but there's the disadvantage of being on Hard Knocks. You get all the side conversations, and he did it in a press conference as well. He said he doesn't get nervous. Hold that to yourself. It does come off a little cocky. I don't have a problem with Caleb Williams at all. I don't have a problem with his attitude and his mentality and his demeanor. How he does things is great. Straight up, love it. Rephrase it differently. Say, I'm very excited to get out there. He looked nervous. He did. He looked frazzled. He looked like this was his first game. So the narrative here, Justin Fields and Tyson Bagent both would have outplayed Caleb Williams week one. This comes from previous videos I've done where I did recently another one. He's improving every year for Justin Fields, an ascending quarterback, and Caleb Williams is a rare generational quarterback, one that you can't pass up on. Here's the thing, guys. It seems like with Bears fans more than any other fan base, has to be one or the other. Has to be Justin Fields either has to be terrible or has to be great, and that's not reality. Caleb Williams has to be the savior, has to be perfect, or he has to be terrible. Bad decision. Shouldn't have drafted him. Should have stuck with Justin Fields. Both those things can be true, and I've highlighted this. So if you want to see that video, I'm just going to fly through this real quick. This is a lot of stuff I brought out. I'm not going to stop and talk about any of this. It's how I showed Justin Fields was progressing and improving every year, and he was. He's an ascending quarterback. I think he's a top 15 quarterback in the league. That's what I believe, with potential to be much more. A lot of Bears fans upset still that we gave up on him. It's very easy to understand why. Caleb Williams is generational. Everything you see about Caleb Williams shows that he's going to be a special quarterback in this league. We've gone through 1 week. Again, I'm just letting this flow. I'm letting it ride because I'm not going to get stuck on it. Then you get into Caleb Williams, and here's the big difference. Let me take my face off the screen. Fourth quarter, plus or minus from every drive in college, plus 33 grade. Now, to be fair, Justin Fields was a plus 20 grade his senior year, or his final year in college. So they were both really good at it. Third and fourth down, Caleb Williams, 199 passing attempts this last year at USC, 16-0 touchdown to interception ratio on third and fourth down. And in the red zone, while at USC, 46-1 touchdown to interception ratio his entire time. That shows why. Here's the real reason that we went with Caleb Williams. When you have a generational quarterback coming up and you have a fifth-year option that has to be either elected, you're coming at the end of that rookie quarterback. You had the number one draft pick gifted into you. You have it on your lap. It's gifted. Caleb Williams is an average of $9.8 million a year for these first 4 years. You have a rookie quarterback with a generational talent. The floor for Justin Fields, that fifth-year option would be $25.6. If you're going to keep him as a starter, he's not going to sign for less than that. You're going to get a Jordan Love type of deal from last year, and then the expectation is to sign big if you stay with that quarterback long term. So if you're going to keep him long term, you're going to be paying. Look at the quarterback contracts that are being signed now. Jordan Love just got signed to an astronomical contract that he does not deserve. Do you want the Bears to be in that same situation with Justin Fields? Do you want them to be paying him $55 million a year? Whereas Caleb Williams for the next 4 years is $10 million a year. So to hit the narrative head on, Justin Fields and Tyson Bagent would have both played better than Caleb Williams week one. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. All of them, all of these guys on the screen, Justin Fields would have played better than Caleb Williams. Tyson Bagent would have played better than Justin Fields. The Bears, all the narratives you hear, the offensive line sucked. The offensive line was the ninth best pass blocking line this first week. They had the 9th best pass blocking. They allowed 5 pressures. They weren't bad. Had a couple bad plays. They were not bad. Run blocking, they were the 5th best in the entire league. They were not bad. The offensive line is significantly improved. Caleb Williams played bad. He played bad. Did he play terrible? No, he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't fumble. He didn't throw interceptions. He game managed. Did he play great? No, everyone knows that. If you go watch the breakdowns, all the breakdowns are out from all the quarterback gurus. I am not a quarterback guru. I do break down the film sometimes. I see what I see, and I'm not seeing great. He missed Keenan Allen so many times. He missed Rome Odunze. He missed DJ Moore. He missed guys. He did. It didn't look great. He was 14 for 29 with 93 yards. 62.5 adjusted completion percentage. Justin Fields played significantly better. Zero turnover worthy plays. It was one of the highlights of Justin Fields is he keeps getting better. I've said that over and over again. He was the 5th highest graded quarterback this week. Who would I go with? Clearly Caleb Williams. It's 1 week. What's the important point here? Reps. Reps. Matt Eberflus talked about it over and over and over again. Tyson Bagent would have played better than Caleb Williams this first week. He's got a year of experience under his belt. 4 starts. He's taken more NFL reps. Is he a better quarterback than Caleb Williams? I don't believe that for a second. I broke down Tyson Bagent last year. I showed where he had hitches, where he was slow, where he couldn't process, where he couldn't have zip on his ball. He looked significantly better in that last preseason game. Looked really good. I really, really appreciated what Tyson Bagent did. Looked good. He's improved. Caleb Williams has extreme talent oozing out of his armpits. I mean, he freaking screams talent. All it's going to take is these reps. So, yeah, he looked frazzled. Yeah, he looked out of place. He looked like he was confused. Looked like he was, shouldn't say confused, antsy. Looked like he was eager to prove it. Looked like he wanted to throw the 300-yard game. It just wasn't there yet. He faced a solid defensive line. His offensive line did a good job. But when they didn't hold up, when they threw different schemes at him, when they threw the blitzes, he was a little lost. It's 1 freaking week. So, yeah, I'm going to hit this head on. Did he play great last week? No, yesterday. Did he play great? No. Did he play alarmingly worrisome? Not at all. Not at all. Not one bit. I'm not worried about Caleb Williams. He even said in his post-game presser, motivates him to improve. He's grateful for the defense for that they stepped up. When he didn't step up, he took accountability and ownership. He knew where he fell short. Now he just needs to fix it. He even compared this game to his Notre Dame game, his worst game in college. He compared it that way. He felt bad about it. Was he sitting there whining and moping and falling apart? No. Get to work, fix it. Next week we come back and improve. I'm happy with Caleb Williams. I think everybody else should be too. Don't let the narrative... It's week 1. This is the thing that happens with week 1. People go nuts on stuff. They blow things out of proportion. They make it sound worse than it was. The thing you have to take from it is the defense stepped up and did their job. If the defense didn't do their job, we would have lost. In fact, there was the joke... someone from the Titans, I think it was their offensive coordinator, maybe it was their coach, put out there on social media and said maybe if we would have punted on 1st and 10 every time, we would have won the game, which is ridiculous because he's making fun of his own offense or he's giving our defense compliments. But that's the reality of the situation is the Bears defense carried us week 1. Every interview you listened at the end of last game, yesterday, every interview you listened to, Kevin Byard, all these guys, they all talked about how we know the defense can hold up sometimes, and that's the thing about this team is we want the offense to carry us other times. It's going to be a well-rounded team. So that's a great place to be in. I have no doubt the offense is going to catch up, but that's what we always said these first 4 weeks. No, it's not panic time. No, it's not sound the alarms. It's all over. It's crazy. No, it's not Tyson Bagent and Justin Fields are better than Caleb Williams. They would have had a better week 1. They both have significantly more experience. Even if it's just 1 year in the league, in the National Football League, they both have more experience, and that's what's important is the reps. So give the kid a couple weeks to get up to speed. Give him time. All of a sudden, you're going to hear these narratives spin around when he has his first 300-yard game, 3-touchdown game, when he's throwing the ball, when he's throwing the lights out. Everyone's going to change their tune. It'll be totally different. So I'm not worried one bit. Neither should you guys be with that. Dabears.